Hi everyone, thanks for watching my channel. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm really excited to share my top 10 whys of why I do LuLaRoe. So excuse me if I look down, my computer's here with my notes. Reason number 1, financial freedom. I would love to be able to pay off some of the major debts that my husband and I have between his grad school, my schooling, previous medical bills, our mortgage payments, and eventually I would really like to save up for me to go back to school. Right now we have about $400 in our bank account because we just bought our house, and with very little money, it is a huge incentive to be doing LuLaRoe and to do it well. Number 2, to have a creative outlet to express myself and to challenge myself in an artistic way. Not a lot of jobs offer you the freedom to be able to do that, to create and to design and really to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. Speaking of being vulnerable, number 3, the opportunity to step out of my comfort zone. Never ever in a million years did I ever think I would put a video on YouTube, and here I am sharing my soul for the world to see. Without LuLaRoe, I never would have thought to even put that out there. But as a good mentor of mine once told me, you should do something once a day that scares you. And I have to be totally honest, all this pretty much scares the shit out of me, but I've never felt more alive. Number 4, to empower others. Now, if you're a mom, if you're not a mom, you've definitely seen the mom walking around Target who has the 2 kids in the car, and the one is screaming and crying and the other one's yelling because they're not getting the toy that they wanted. I think we've all been there. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only mom in the whole world who's ever had their 2 kids screaming at Target. And on the outside, maybe you look really stoic and you're being very patient and trying to use your words and, trying to make your kid feel like their feelings are valid. But on the inside, you feel like you are losing it and you feel defeated and invisible. I can't picture anything better than going up to that mom and giving her a free pair of leggings and saying, "Listen, girl, I gotcha. Parenting is tough. It is hard. You are seen, and you're doing your best, mama. You're doing it." Number 5, because LuLaRoe is amazing in every sense of the word. The company is, striving to become better every day. The fact that the clothing is made in the USA, the fact that they carry sizes extra, extra small through 3XL is a pretty big deal. And the thing I love most about this company is that they have ethical practices. So if the clothing isn't made in the USA, it's made in, specifically the leggings are made in Indonesia or Vietnam or China, where a lot of really dubious practices go on there, but LuLaRoe really does their best to make sure that their workers are paid a fair wage, that they aren't being forced into labor, and that there aren't children being abused and exploited. And really, for a company to have that vision to empower women in their communities and then to really walk the walk and talk the talk it's a big thing in my book. Number 6, the LuLaRoe community. My sponsor and my team are some of the best women that I've seen. I've only been a part of it for a couple days, but I already have 5 new best friends. And the community is just so supportive. If you know nothing about them, the way that the company works is that every consultant carries their own individual, unique inventory. And the best part about that is that consultants aren't competing with one another. They're actually checking out, like, "Hey, what did you get? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Can you let me know when that's going to be on sale?" Or, "Oh, I'm looking for this print. Can you help me find it?" which really creates a community that empowers and inspires and just brings together some kick-ass ladies, to be honest. Number 6, having post-baby body friendly clothing. If you have ever been pregnant or have ever had a huge meal, you know that certain outfits aren't really flattering for those with kind of a bigger tummy. And LuLaRoe really does their best to offer affordable, comfortable, fashionable clothing in whatever stage you're in. And that's actually how I found out about them, was that I was looking for something that would flatter my body in a way that made me feel confident. And LuLaRoe was really the company that did that, and I ended up falling in love with their dresses and their skirts and their leggings, and I mean, clearly here I am. Number 8, to run the show on my own. So much of my life as a mom and a wife and a daughter is to be supportive to others and to be in an act of service to others. And at the end of the day, sometimes you just want something, just one tiny small thing for yourself. And that's what LuLaRoe provides me. It provides me something that's just mine, something that I can be creative with, something that I get to make all the decisions for, something that I get to promote and style and be the face of. Where else in the world do you get that opportunity to grow your own business from scratch, but to be supported by a community of like-minded entrepreneurs who just want to see you succeed? They don't want to see you fail. I can't think of any other place like that. If you can think of one, please let me know, because I would love to check them out. Number 9, and this is the reason that really gets to me, is to be able to teach my daughters life lessons. At the end of my life, I want my daughters to say, Mommy was strong and empowered and fearless and took risks and strive to be better every single day. And I don't want my kids to be afraid to fail. I feel like so much of being a woman is being taught to be polite and to be kind and to be right and to do what you need to do in a way that it's perfect every time. And if you can't do this perfect, then you gotta try something else. You gotta do the thing that you're going to succeed at. And at the end of the day, it just limits, and it just puts women in a tiny little box. And that's not the world that I want to see my daughters in. I want them to grow and to succeed and to achieve, and I want them to know that they are worthy enough to have dreams and to have big dreams and to chase these dreams and to be better. And 10, the final, is because I really felt a calling towards it. When I first heard about LuLaRoe, it was described to me as mom-friendly clothing and leggings, really comfortable leggings. And I thought, I'm not really a leggings person. It doesn't really appeal to me. And then a friend of mine gave me a pair, and I just started seeing more and more of the company, and I just started, looking at the fashion of it and thinking, oh, that's actually super cute. I really, really like that. And more, it was like day by day, someone would mention it at least once in passing, like, oh, I really like that outfit you're wearing, or, oh, did you see this new print that I really like, or, oh, my cousin does that. And it was kind of strange how often it was being mentioned, and I'm not sure whether it was being mentioned more or that I started paying attention to it. But the more that it was being mentioned, the more I thought, I need to look into this. I need to find out more about this. And so I just ended up watching YouTube videos and ended up seeing a lot of strong, kick-ass women doing it, and I ended up having 2 really good friends who joined the company and thought, you know, these are some of the strongest women I know, and if they're doing it, something's got to be more into this. And you know, I was just like you, watching YouTube videos and trying to figure stuff out, and I ended up feeling excited about it. It was excited like when you first meet somebody and you first start dating, how your heart starts racing and you think about them all the time and you have knots in your stomach and you're nervous but still excited. And I thought, I haven't felt like this in a really, really long time. Maybe there's something more to this. Maybe I need to be checking this out. And I realized, you know, there's something here. There's some underlying passion, some underlying feeling, some calling to this. And here I am. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, if you feel the way I feel and one of these 10 has hit you in the heart, please let me know. It's nice to know that there are other people out there who feel the same I do. And if you are interested in joining me along for the journey, please feel free to subscribe or comment. And thanks for watching. Bye.